Everyone's been whispering about it. The rumor that Netflix has banned its own movie, The Twits. At first, it sounded too strange to be true. I mean, why would Netflix cancel one of its boldest and funniest projects? But the gossip started spreading fast. People on forums, fan pages, and even movie blogs were saying something mysterious had happened behind the scenes. Some claimed the movie's dark humor went too far. Others said the animation team had creative fights with the producers, and a few even believed Netflix was hiding the film because it tested too weird for families. But what's really going on? Let's dive into the chaos. The Twits, based on Roald Dahl's legendary and twisted children's story, was supposed to be Netflix's next big animated hit. Weird, dark, hilarious, and full of that unmistakable British charm. Early leaks from inside Netflix described it as ugly and beautiful at the same time. Then, out of nowhere, the whispers began. Someone posted that the project was quietly shelved. No trailer, no teaser, no updates. Fans panicked, thinking Netflix had pulled the plug. And that's where the conspiracy started. Some said Netflix didn't like the tone, too cruel, too anti-authority, too politically incorrect. Others said there was something much deeper, a hidden message, a clash between Dahl's original vision and Netflix's new image. Every day, the rumor grew. YouTube channels were uploading videos titled "Netflix Bans the Twits." Reddit threads exploded with screenshots of supposed internal memos, and TikTokers claimed they'd seen early animation clips that disappeared hours later. It felt like a digital ghost story, one about a movie no one was allowed to watch. But here's where things got interesting. Behind all the noise, Netflix quietly kept updating its production listings. The film wasn't dead at all, it was in production. The truth is, The Twits wasn't banned. It was just evolving. The creators, working under Phil Johnston, wanted to make something bold, something that looked like no other animated film on the platform. Think of a world built out of recycled junk, crooked houses, twisted trees, and characters who look so ugly that they somehow become lovable. But people online love drama more than facts. The gossip machine didn't stop. Some said Netflix delayed it because parents' groups complained that Mr. and Mrs. Twit were too disgusting. Others said Dahl's estate demanded edits after seeing early drafts. And then there were the wild ones. Stories claiming that Netflix executives found subliminal political jokes hidden in the dialogue. Total nonsense, but perfect fuel for internet chaos. Meanwhile, animation insiders kept teasing updates. It's coming, it's wild, and it's nothing like you expect. Then, in 2025, Netflix finally broke silence. The release date appeared, October 17, 2025. Suddenly, everything made sense. The months of silence weren't censorship, they were strategy. Netflix wanted the Twits to drop like a bomb. No spoilers, no leaks, no previews. And when people saw the first images, boom, chaos again. The designs were wild. Mrs. Twit's wiry hair like electric wires, Mr. Twit's beard crawling with food crumbs, and the birds. Oh, the birds, taking revenge with cartoon-level madness. Fans who grew up reading Roald Dahl were thrilled, others were confused. And the gossipers? They refused to give up. Maybe it was banned and Netflix remade it, one post claimed. Maybe the original version was too disturbing, another insisted. But the truth, dear viewer, is far more fascinating. Netflix had been planning an entire Roald Dahl cinematic universe, starting with the Twits. The deal was massive, worth hundreds of millions, and this film was their test run. If the Twits worked, we could soon see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory spin-offs, Matilda sequels, and new takes on Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's why Netflix was being so secretive. They wanted it perfect. And let's be honest. A little mystery always helps promotion. Today, if you search the Twits banned, you'll still find videos claiming Netflix censored it. You'll find comments asking, "Why was the Twits delayed?" And you'll see thumbnails with red warning signs, fire emojis, and banned by Netflix in all caps. But now you know the real story. Nothing was banned. The movie was just being polished into something strange, brave, and unforgettable. The gossip, ironically, made it more famous than ever. That's the power of the internet. One small rumor can make a movie legendary before it even premieres. So, Next time you hear that a Netflix film is too dangerous to release, take a second look. Maybe it's not canceled. Maybe it's just cooking. Because that's exactly what happened here. The Twits weren't silenced. They were just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And now that moment's almost here. So when October 17 hits, and you finally see that Netflix logo fade into a world of crooked smiles and messy chaos, remember this story. The gossip, the rumors, the theories, they all made you curious. They all brought you here. And when you finally watch the Twits, you'll realize that sometimes the best way to sell a movie is to make people think it was banned.